Just in case you're wondering, the Sharon bus was a little bit late arriving, so obviously we're not going to have our 3:45 game start as they're continuing to warm up. Hopefully we should kick the game off at about 3:55, 4 o'clock at the absolute latest. We'll be with you then. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to this edition of High School Sports on AACS 15 Sports and the AACS YouTube channel. It's the Attleboro girls hosting the Sharon young ladies in soccer. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Dave Angel will be our cameraman. Peter Bray running graphics, and Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Attleboro, the home team, in their royal blue uniforms, a record of 5-4-0 overall, 4-4 in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League. They're in fourth place behind KP, Franklin, and Mansfield. Sharon comes in with a record of 2 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, 1-6 in the Davenport division. Attleboro has scored 18 goals and allowed 19. Sharon has scored 16 goals and allowed 28. Sharon, a very athletic team, and in the midfield, watch out for number 9, Sophia Goklowski, who has, I believe, 3 goals and 4 assists on the year for 7 points. She's a returning Hockomock League All-Star, and that should be quite a battle with Attleboro's Emily Dunley. Also plays the same position, central midfielder, who's getting a little better every week from that ankle injury she started the season with. Ned, I would like to say it's a beautiful day for a ball game, but it's not.
No, it's not actively raining that much, though most of the crowd here is under umbrellas, we notice. Mm-hmm. We are lucky in the press box. Now, of course, as talking with Dave, that you wet down soccer fields for professional games, so why shouldn't it be raining?
Yeah.
However.
And then Dave Angel, our cameraman, I just walked across the field to talk to the coaches, get the lineups and such, and now my shoes are all covered with little black pellets.
Yes, and you need to return those, because they paid good money for those ground-up tires.
Yeah, Sharon, she leads the way. Sophia Glakowski leads the way. 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. They're a very young team, but a very athletic team. Also a threat up front is Wendy Wooden. She had a goal in their recent 2-1 non-league victory over Milton. The other goal was scored by Autumn Simon. And it's interesting, I was talking to Attleboro girls coach Steve Santos. Steve, what position did you play when you played soccer? Because he was talking about his time in the Lhasa League and others. He was primarily a goaltender, and when he didn't play goalie, he played striker.
Okay.
He said it was at one end of the field or the other. So that conversation ends. I go over to talk to the Sharon coach, Catherine Sullivan. And I note that Autumn Simon scored a goal for you last game. Yes, she did. She's a very good player for a freshman. Who's your goaltender today? And she says, Autumn Simon. I said, Steve Santos, the Attleboro coach, that's what he did. He was either goalie or striker. So that's interesting. But again, Sharon is a young, athletic team. And up front, Wendy Wooden is a strong presence that the Attleboro back line of Calderon, Stromfors, and Santoro will have to keep an eye on. And also to our longtime Attleboro viewers, number 7, Jamie Davies, who I keep calling Jamie Dawes, because the first time I wrote up the program, my V and my I ran together, and Davies, D-A-V-I, looked like D-A-W, and I have Dawes stuck in my head. Attleboro had a 4-0 win over Stoughton. She had a hat trick in that game, Ned.
Now, it's interesting talking about somebody playing both striker and goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And certainly in the days of more youth soccer and some levels of high school, often your best athlete was your goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Once people get at a higher level and get really specialized, you could be the best athlete but not have the right skills. But keepers often are very athletic people.
My brother-in-law, John Lowbridge, a British lad, graduate of Sheffield University, lifelong fan of the Tottenham Spurs, which is why I am. He says in the Premier League, the goaltenders are basically 6'4" shortstops.
Yeah.
So, yes, outstanding athletes.
But used to be all the best goalkeepers in the Premier League were from the U.S.
Yeah,
because we were people who learned to use our hands. Not so true anymore. But
speaking of goaltender, Alexis Campbell, wearing number 1 in all black, will be starting in goal for the Bombardiers. And as we mentioned, freshman Autumn Simon, who's been coach. I asked Coach Sullivan, I asked all the coaches, who's been your biggest pleasant surprise so far on the season? And that's who she named, Autumn Simon, helping the offense as a striker and the defense as a goaltender, where she'll start today. Again, for Attleboro, I had a nice conversation with Olivia Cook before the game, was going to start the season as an outside back. She's out for the year with an ACL injury. And for Sharon, Sally Bruhard, the junior defender, she is also out with an ACL injury. And also number 7, Amanda, who is a senior captain. Her sister, Maddie, who is a sophomore defender, also out with an injury for Sharon, so neither team at 100%. Both teams will be using a modified 4-4-2 approach in the back line.
And can you explain that modified 4-4-2, or we're waiting to see?
Yes, if you look out at Attleboro, that sure looks like 3 players in the back line to me, but they call it a 4-4-2. And those 3 plays being Santoro nearest to us in the reddish shoes. That's how we tell her apart from Stromfors on the far side. In the middle is Olivia Calderon. And then the defensive midfielder is Bethany Alves, who had a goal in the last game we covered. And then Emily Dunley and Emily Kang also in the midfield for the Bombardiers. Here comes Sharon in their white uniforms, maroon numbers, gold trim. A little bit of oomph on that kick. As today the wind is kind of blowing basically across the field from the press box side to the far side.
Which makes it nicer for us, but still a problem for them.
Yes. And there she goes, Jamie Davies, not Dawes, who had a hat trick against Stoughton. 6 goals on the year, leads the team. Casey Parker has 3, we believe, if my numbers are right. Emily Kang has 2. Bethany Alves has 2. And Zoe Johnson-Kiff, who was out last game we covered, she also has 4 goals in the season.
First corner kick for Attleboro.
Oops. Thank you, Ned. And I believe that's Gray taking it with the right foot. Trying to head it is Davies. Wide of the net. I think this is another corner? Nope, goal kick.
No.
Oh, another corner, yes. So, yeah.
That's not what anybody else thought, but the person in black gets to make the call.
The officials wearing all black today. Maybe they don't like Mondays. I'll give you their names in just a second.
I think that's because they have black raincoats.
Yeah. Short corner, Davies, back to Gray. Oh, intercepted. I believe that's Carly Penix, number 11. But coming up for the Bombardiers is Stromfors to keep possession with Attleboro. Not for long, as it's scooped up by August Simon. Our official on the near side of the field is John Martins, played at Cumberland High School in Rhode Island, some time in the Laza League. The other official, Lou Borges, across the way, played at Durfee High School, also played Laza League. He said just second division, though, to which Attleboro coach Steve Santos said, remember the good old days when the Laza League had divisions? Quick touch pass by Alves, eludes number 17, Haig, and Sharon Eagles ball. This is number 19, Samantha Connors. Connors, a midfielder, although it looks like she's playing in the back line today. And she's also the other goalie for Sharon. Davies going after the ball, well defended by Leah Steinberg, a freshman, number 3. Did we mention Sharon is young?
Yes. And persistent.
Yes. They're athletic and they're fast, and there's Wooten, or Wooden, excuse me. Ball kicked a long way. They're athletic, they're fast, they're inexperienced. And also up front for them is number 14, Olivia Sobia, junior. Again, listed as a midfielder in the program, playing forward today. Oh, I can turn the field mic up. There we go. Well, Ned, maybe it's the rain, maybe it's the umbrellas, but our crowd is a bit subdued to start this game.
It's a little smaller crowd than usual.
Yeah. That means more people at home has to suffer through us today, Ned.
Right. But they could always turn the sound down.
Good point. Emily Dunley gets it to Kang.
Good
Santoro,
pass.
Yep.
Good pass to open space.
Headed away by Amanda Hu, one of the captains for Sharon, along with number 5, Sally Bruhard, who, as we told you, was injured. Wendy Wooten, number 21, is the other captain. Nice play, Haig. Attleboro ball. Quick throw in. Trying to get it to Casey Parker. Looks for a cross. All the way to the goaltender, Simon. Scoops it up. That's not a shot on goal, right?
No, it was not going in.
Yep.
It actually was deflected by the defender also.
Nice punt. Kind of knocked ahead and then further downfield, but just out of bounds. Penix had the original touch there, number 11 in the white. Long throw, Stromfors to Haig. Our ball boys on the far side. Well, I was told it was going to be Cameron Santos. I think that's Joey, though. I'm not sure. And then on the near side, Bethany Alves' little brother, Steve Alves. Before last game, Bethany said, if I score a goal, really lay it on thick. And she did score a goal. And Steve, her little brother, was reminding me of how much we laid it on. We congratulated. We said that Bethany dedicates that goal to her grandparents, her parents, her siblings, known and unknown. I didn't recall saying that, but Steve Alves, her little brother, he got a kick out of that line.
That's interesting. I don't remember that either, but, you know, maybe Dave edited that on us.
Nice play by Stromfors, but the pass is a little bit behind number 15 for the Bombardiers, Kaylin Gray Jr. Okay, now it looks like 4 in the back line.
Yeah. Well, they're just playing three back with 1 up for the face initial kickoff.
Whoops. Now there's Cameron.
Yeah.
So looks like Cameron Santos and Steve Alves are splitting the duties on this side. And on the far side is Coach Santos' son, Joey. Woo, Santoro gets it back to Campbell. Nice play by Goklowski, number 9. Keep an eye on her. Sharon started the season with a tough 7-0 loss to North Attleboro and then beat Taunton 7-0. It was the most goals Sharon had scored since 2016. Number 9, Goklowski, didn't do much in that game, a hat trick and 2 assists. They followed that up with a 3-3 tie against Milton, where they twice came back from 1-goal deficits, 2 more assists for the midfielder in that game. And you can see her quickness right there with a nice short pass to Marcus Blank. And I like the name Sophia. My daughter's name is Grace. Sophia was second on the list. Nice work, Stromfors. Gets it up to, Dunley couldn't quite handle that. Here's an opportunity. Hugh, long ball. Here comes Parker.
Whoa.
Broken up by Morris of Sharon. Sharon going with they're just blasting the ball upfield net.
Right. You know, they're now getting it out of their end. And then
do you think the plan is to look for some kind of bobble or turnover and try to exploit that?
I think, though, of course, they've scored quite a few goals.
Davies! Just wide. Nice feed by number 17. Hey,
corner
yes,
kick.
Ned? Yep.
That's been touched by a defender.
You were answering my first question when I think I asked 2 more.
As they say, they have not had a lot of trouble scoring, you know, for some of their total numbers.
Yep.
So they have a plan there somewhere.
It's pretty much, it's north-south.
Yeah.
Heading in front, number 9, Goklowski, the midfielder, doing the work defensively there. Yes, as the season has gone on for Attleboro, they've tried to move laterally more to spread the field and make the opposition defend the entire width of the field. We're seeing Sharon with a north-south approach.
Yeah. And
yep.
Ladies, no. Attleboro also today seems to also be working on the passing. Not only just, you know, not a big cross, but let's pass it to each other. They've had some success. And, of course, we're about to curse them by saying that.
Yeah, right. Inside 32 minutes to go, first half, no score. Chasing that down and just bumping it out. Number 19 for Sharon, Samantha Connors, a senior. I like how Attleboro's had quicker throw-ins as the season's gone on. Cross in front was cleared out by Sharon. Missed the number, sorry. Might have been number 3, Leah Steinberg, the freshman. And there it is, the north-south approach, and just missed, but Calderon doesn't turn it over often. She didn't there. Stromfors showing her speed as she'll beat Pinnix to the ball. Again, the quick throwing. I like that.
Why hopefully give people time to set up, you know.
Yeah. Davies down the left wing being marked by Wiebe. Whoops. On the second chance, the ball is cleared away. Trying to get that number. You heard Haig call the ball from Emily Kang. Maintains, gets it to Dunley. Dunley to Alves. Goklowski breaks it up. She's a returning Hockomock League All-Star, number 9 in the white.
I think it shows.
Yep. Calderon. I think that's Hugh who broke that up. Number 7, yes, Amanda. There's number 14, Sobey. Right side, Goklowski. Through ball, knocked away by Alves. Might have been offsides anyway, but that was a heck of a pass. Now Attleboro adopting the north-south approach.
And they all got bunched up in the midfield there.
Yeah. Inside 30 minutes to go, first half. So I believe Gray getting a break.
Yes.
Coming in with the nice teal-colored shoes. We'll try to get the number in a minute. There it is, Santoro. Kang. Santoro blasts it, just missed connecting with Casey Parker. Okay, that's central defender for Sharon. That's number 22, Maggie Wiebe, W-I-E-B-E, sophomore. Here comes Angelique Duran coming in for Haig. So we'll say hello to Claudia and Jackie watching down in Peru. And we'll annoy Angelique's grandfather by saying, "Go, Alencia, go."
He just feels safe because he's in Peru, right?
Yes. Yes. Angelique said her parents and grandparents got a kick of that. And I told her, whoops, we'll get back to that story in a minute. Hard left-footed shot goes wide. It'll be a goal kick. I said, yes, I've always enjoyed starting an argument in a living room 2 continents away, or 1 continent away, I guess. Central America's part of.
So 7 is off. Yep. So I can't read the other number.
Yep, number 7 goes off. That's Amanda, who coming in is number 8 for Sharon. Taylor Standring, a junior. And is 13 new? No, she was out there.
21?
No, Wooden was a starter.
These people on the far side just, no consideration for the broadcast crew.
Goklowski with a left-footed pass through there, but Santoro and Kang work to break that up. And there's Duran. Duran tries to loft it over Casey Parker's head. Parker gets it back. That was good positioning. I think that's Jordana Morris, the sophomore, number 20, but kind of a mishit on that ball. Again, a quick throw into Parker. Whoops.
What are we going to call it?
And no, I won't have the audacity to accuse Attleboro of throwing it in too quickly. I'm hypocritical, but I'm not that bad. Santoro, nice control. Whoops. Connors just barely can't keep it in. Kang, whoops, not quite enough on that. Steal by number 13, Marcus Blank. Here comes Wendy Wooden. Had a goal against Milton and a 2-1 victory earlier late last week. Scooping it up is Campbell. We giving her a save on that?
No, I think that's too far out. I think Ashley would have died before he got to the goal. Okay. I don't think the wet field's helping this ball move faster. I think it's slowing it down.
Contact between Davies of Attleboro, number 7, and Landstein, number 2, for Stoughton. And again, Sharon. And again, number 2 plays in the back line, undersized, but shows there, not afraid of contact.
Yeah.
Which you can't be if you're going to play in the back line, Ned. Strom Forest. Oh, nice footwork. Alves. Cross it, yes. Ooh, little Duran on the run.
It's going to work.
Play is onside. That's Goklowski. No, that's number 19 defensively, Connors.
Ooh.
Broken up by number 8, Standring.
And just off the end for a corner.
Wow. Third corner of the first half for the Bombardiers. No score as we approach 26 minutes to go. I think is that a mist or a little rain coming down now? And a timeout called by, that's an injury timeout. I'm sorry, number 21, Wendy Wooden, the senior forward, will limp off, unfortunately. We hope she's okay. That was the official Lou Borges, who noticed that before we did. And trying to see the number of the young lady from Sharon who came in at forward.
Well, the clock did not stop, but
Is that Parker? Oh, headed by Davies wide. That was number 16 who came in for Sharon, Shelby Oakstein, a senior forward. You know, in weather like this, it's the fans who are uncomfortable. The players don't notice the weather as much when you're involved in a game.
no, you're moving.
Santoro knocks it out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. When I used to umpire a lot and we had to play baseball in weather like this, everyone was miserable except the pitcher, the catcher, and the umpire, because they were the only three people involved in every pitch.
Right.
Stromfors breaks it up, but Goklowski won't let Attleboro start a counterattack. Campbell coming way out, top of the box, kicks it out with the left foot. Nice work by Dunley to Alves, back to Dunley.
Oh.
Stolen by number 2, Linston, she started in the back, now she's up front.
Spread out, ladies.
Yeah.
That's it.
Through ball, Parker's after it. Getting there first was Jordana Morris. Duran follows it up. Swatted away that time by Connors. Duran again. Angelique determined. That was Kang. Stromfors gets under it. Emily Kang gets it right back to her. Cross. Stromfors, nope. Picked off by Landstein. Picked off by Alves. So again, Bethany, the defensive midfielder, number 16 in the blue. Dunley, for lack of a better term, the offensive or forward midfielder. The two number 8s battling. Duran for Attleboro, Stranding for Sharon. That's number 22. Wiebe kicks it downfield. Lofted ahead. Onside. High shot. Starting that play was number 13 for Sharon. Nice loft pass. Amber Marcus Blank. And there we can see Sharon's 4-4-2 formation. So I was wrong about number 2, the freshman Olivia Landstein. She was never playing in the back row. She was on the right wing in the midfield. Number 23 coming in for the Bombardiers. Zoe Johnson-Kiff. She's got 4 goals on the year. I think she had a hat trick against Stoughton. Coach Thornton stops the ball there. Oh, yes, Attleboro coached by Steve Santos. 10th year here at Attleboro. He's been coaching soccer at the high school level since 2001. Assisted by Mike Thornton. Matt Rodriguez, a former captain, the JV coach. Ned, I offered Matt the play-by-play job. He decided he'd rather keep coaching. Thought a better future in that as a coach under Peter Pereira than a broadcaster under me. Good 3 passes in a row for the Bombardiers. Haven't seen that much. 4th to Duran. Duran to Santoro. There it is. Kang. There's the ball possession you like, Ned.
Oh, yes.
Santoro spreads out. Not much in the pass. Good defensive work there. Alves battling against Sobey. Trying to see who made that defensive play for Sharon. Want to give credit where credit is due. Oh, that was number 8 who came off the bench. That's Standring. It's a steal by Gigi, number 3 for the Bombardiers, Sprovieri. Real name is Gabriella. I was told by our teammates before the first game, nobody calls her that.
Except it's mentioned in every broadcast so that people understand what we're talking about, right?
Yes, Gigi. And let's face it, if I can say Gigi over Sprovieri, please. Fewer syllables, fewer room for error, or lesser room for error. Inside 21 minutes, no score. Ned, thoughts, impressions, anecdotes?
No anecdotes yet.
Okay.
I think these teams are more evenly matched than we would think from their records.
Yep.
Attleboro, I think, is playing a better way. I like the spread out. I like the passing.
Yep.
But Sharon's having some success.
Yeah.
They're getting down there. I don't know that have we had any shots on goal yet from either way.
I don't have a save for
think so.
either goaltender.
Right. There's some things that have come close, but nothing that really threatened.
Yeah. Yeah, before the season, Catherine Sullivan, or Kat Sullivan, the Sharon coach, again, she's in her 4th year. She played high school soccer at Sharon, went to UConn. She was a varsity athlete at UConn. Guess what sport, Ned?
Must not have been soccer.
She was on the crew team. Which means she was disciplined and enjoyed getting up at the crack of dawn every single day of college.
Right.
Which also means didn't go to many frat parties. Through ball all the way, scooped up by Autumn Simon. But, she at UConn. Oh, I didn't get the name of her assistant. I feel badly about that, although I don't see one over there right now. Santoro knocked ahead for Sharon by Marcus Blank. Olivia Calderon. Whoops, a rare mistake by Olivia as that pass misses Santoro. Whoops. Straight up in the air off of Stromfor's foot. There's Emily Kang. And this time it's Attleboro going north-south. Long pass up ahead to Zoe Kitt, to Johnson Kiff. Marked by Morris. Corner kick, 4th of the game for the Bombardiers. But before the season, Catherine Sullivan said her quote was, "As always, the league looks to be extremely competitive. We have a young squad this year. I'm excited about our mix of talent and athleticism." And we've seen, sure as heck, seen the athleticism so far. On the corner. In front, that was Johnson Kiff, knocked away. Kept in by Santoro to Dunley. Good control, Dunley crosses it through.
Goal kick.
Broken up by Sharon's Carmen Leonardi. And the pressure of, is that Haig? Leads to the goal kick.
We're about to change keepers for Sharon.
Huh.
Put her back as a striker.
Well, I thought their other goaltender in the program is number 19, Samantha Connors, who started the game out. So I believe that's Connors in that goal now.
Oh.
Okay. So what time is it? We're in 17. It's in the 23rd minute. Well, that's a unique strategy by Coach Sullivan.
Well, she's definitely changing her shirt, so she's moving into as a field player.
Stromfors tries to connect to Gigi, but it goes out of bounds. Turnover. Sharon ball, throw it. Emily Kang on the defense for the Bombardiers. Back to Calderon. You know, Coach Santos has forgotten more than I've learned about coaching girls soccer, but I think his choice of number 4, Olivia Calderon, as your center back, was a darn good one.
And you're not going to claim to have suggested it last year?
But you could. Who would know?
I think there's archives in the tape somewhere.
That's true. Davies to Dunley to Alves, right side.
Nice.
That's the spreading the field that Ned likes. Haig can't control it. Broken up by number 8, Stranding, who's become a bit of a pest for the Bombardiers. And I mean that as a compliment to Taylor. Whoops, the ball sneaks by Wiebe, the other Wiebe sister. Shot by Haig. Tipped. Goal! The assist goes to Haig. The goal to Davies, her 7th of the year. So there's their first 2 shots on goal. The first, the blast by Haig, which was tipped up, and Davies finds the back of the net and the rebound.
I think the keeper feels a little hard done by that, but fair play.
Yep. So a rebound goal. So Davies, 4 goals in Attleboro's last 2 games, I believe. No, 3 games. They were shut out by KP.
So we're waiting on something. I don't know.
So 7th goal of the year for Jamie, along with 1 assist, leads the team with 8 points. I'm just thrilled I haven't called her Dawes yet. Nice defensive work by Jordana Morris. And I'm trying to see if you see a number 18 out there in the white, that was the starting goaltender for Sharon. And she's just a freshman, remember. Stromfors can't get it out because of the work of Landstein. Cross, Campbell is there. Whoops. Reading the play well, number 15, Caitlin Wiebe. Caitlin Wiebe's the senior. Megan Wiebe, number 22, is the sophomore. Offside. Approaching 14 minutes to go. Boy, that's tough when you come in as goalie, because again,
no warm-up time, nothing.
And then immediately they're on top of you. We saw that in the last boys game we covered.
Former keepers waiting to come in over there with the vivid shoes.
Nice defensive work by number 15, Caitlin Wiebe. There's number 8, Stranding. 7, broken up by Emily Kang. No, Sharon keeps possession of it thanks to the work of Stranding. There's Okay, number 13 in the white, Amber Marcus Blank, the junior. She's shown some passing ability, and I just cursed her as that crossfield pass was stolen. Sorry about that, Amber.
Well, she did what she's supposed to do.
Ooh, Steve Santos flashing the leg work over the far side. Got his left leg up. You know what that means. Pull groin.
Okay, so we've got...
Santoro getting her first break. So number 11 coming in for the Bombardiers in the back line, Allison Rebello, senior. Calderon. Left side, Parker. Ball is tipped. Koklowski with the steal. Nice work, Bombardiers. Emily Kang active defensively. Through pass, Allison Haig tracks it down. I think that's going to be a corner kick. No goal kick. Okay. That means it went through the legs of Caitlin Wiebe. Taking the corner kick will not be Caitlin Wiebe. It'll be Megan Wiebe. 22. Goal kick, sorry. 22, the sophomore. 15, the senior. Nice work. Parker on the far side. Please say that's Parker. Who's that in? Number 24 is in as well for the Bombardiers, Avery Vieira. As we've mentioned before, 3-point shooting threat and defensive pest for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers basketball team.
Number 18.
Oh, there she is, starting goaltender, the freshman Autumn Simon. And she's on in the midfield.
I think Morris forward. She came back.
Oh, there it is. You're right.
She's playing the right wing.
Nice steal. That's 23 for the Bombardiers. Zoe Johnson-Kiff. Wiebe using her positioning well. Haig behind her. Attleboro throw in. $11 minutes to go, first half. This game being played on October 4th. Throw-in is tipped. Cleared away by Marcus Blank. And there she is, Ned. There's
Right.
Simon.
She was sitting there. She was standing in the midfield waiting for it. That may be part where their kick and run comes from.
Again, they go north-south, but Campbell beating Amanda Hugh to the ball. Sharon countering quickly. Hugh gets back on side. Look at Simon go. Nice work, Stromfors, defensively. Boy, I thought Simon was going to break free, and Ella just next gear.
Yeah.
Up. Yeah, it's definitely raining more now.
I thought that was a corner. I never saw a signal, but then.
Yep. So Attleboro has 4 corner kicks. This will be Sharon's first. It'll be taken by Megan Wiebe. They start far out and come in. Campbell.
Oh,
Now, Ned, that's a tougher play than it looks on a wet day like this.
Yes. She popped it up and then caught it, I think, which is a safer move than perhaps, assuming that's what she planned,
Yeah.
than trying to catch it directly when it can sweep through your hands.
So in the 31st minute, a Sharon corner, writing in my notes, nice play. Goal. Stromfors. Vieira down the left side. Vieira keeping the pressure on. Nice work there by Carmen Leonardi, I believe, in the far side for Sharon. Autumn Simon.
Yeah. I can see.
Uh-oh.
They've been letting them play to some extent.
Yeah.
But
And again, Simon pops right up.
Yeah.
You know, Ned, I've said it before, I'll say it again. When I become benevolent czar of this world of ours, and it's only a matter of time,
Right.
we are changing sportsmanship to sportswomen's-ship because they show a heck of a lot more of it. She popped right up, didn't try to exaggerate it. Nice play, number 16, getting her right foot on that. That was Bethany Alves knocking it away. Who also, before the game, single-handedly moved the goal to our left into place. 2 Attleboro girls are trying to do it, gave up. Bethany came over and did it herself. Actually, she only dragged it about 20 yards and someone else helped, but the point remains valid.
Well, you got to set an example.
Yes.
Makes everybody else feel kind of guilty.
Yes. Vieira, nice work, Avery. Trying to get it to Zoe Johnson-Kiff up front. Nice work by Zoe. Gets the ball away from Morris and then patiently sets it up. And now Ned wants to see Attleboro get the ball to the right. Broken up from behind by number 7, Amanda Hu.
But Attleboro is nicely spread out.
Yep.
They're waiting, giving opportunities to do that rather than, oh, you're right next to me. What am I going to do?
Yep. There were definitely earlier this season some instances of magnet ball. And they're doing a much better job of heeding Mo Howard's words. Spread out. As the season has gone on.
Yeah.
There's Davies. Duran. Nice through ball. Scooped up by, whoops, now we got to highlight this goaltender, Samantha Connors. Avery Vieira is there. Coming away from the pack, Goklowski. Goklowski, long through ball, broken up by Calderon. But Simon comes away with it, charging down the right wing. Carefully, he's save Campbell on a beautiful shot. What a job by Simon. Better job, Campbell. "34th minute.
Ooh, that was going.
Yeah.
Again, the right idea. Calling for the ball, give it to me on the other side.
Calderon broken up by number 7, Amanda Hu. Bailed out by Stromfors, and she'll just knock it out of bounds. Let's reset, ladies. Emily Dunley coming back in for Emily Kang. 2 subs for Sharon. We'll try to get those for you. Number 8 goes out stranding on the far side. The long hair's covering the number. Number 17 in for the first time, Nasiba Akulova, with the best braid on the field. Pressure is on. think that's Duran who cleared it for Attleboro. Sharon gets it back, 45 yards out.
Ooh.
Caitlin Wiebe,
Yeah.
offside. She was trying to connect to that number 7, I believe. Amanda Hu, yep. Ball bounces by Haig. Nice work getting there is Caitlin Wiebe. Haig tries to get it back. Good battle. Nice shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Nobody flopping. Attleboro throw-in. Again, a nice quick throw-in by number 11, Rebello. Vieira heads it forward. Avery, the last game we covered, had an assist for her first point of the year. Oh, nice through ball. Great save, but they call it offside?
I don't know what he whistled pointing. Not sure what he's calling. I think just a foul.
Yeah, that's in the penalty area,
Yes.
Ned, if it's a foul. That's a penalty shot.
Giving a shot.
Yeah, that's a penalty shot as Davies was grabbed. And again, Davies was fouled. Alves is taking the goal, taking the penalty kick, which, in my opinion, just isn't right. Again, when I become benevolent czar, the person who was fouled is the person who takes the PK.
Now you're too stuck on basketball.
Well, really? What?
Now,
So the foul was called because Davies drew the foul. Oh, right at the goaltender. Connors with the save.
this is a strange move. I don't.
So in the 36th minute, Davies draws the PK. I almost said it. Davies draws the PK. Alves, I guess assuming that Connors would guess one way or the other, fired it right at her, and like Turner for the Revolution a few games ago, she didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Made the save. So a save on a PK. That's a huge play for Sharon. And if they come back in this game, look at the 36th minute, because, again, at this level, a penalty kick, it's, 90% chance at least?
Yeah. Well, actually, at many levels, because, usually as the keepers get better, the kickers get better. And
Dunley takes the control of the goal kick, but not for long. What a contest between number 9 and number 20. Goklowski for Sharon. Again, another long through ball, Ned. That Stromfors cleans up.
And you notice who for Sharon was out there on that through ball?
Yep, number 18, Autumn Simon. Did we mention she's a freshman? That's one of the Wiebe sisters all the way. Campbell gets there a step before Autumn Simon. And boy, Campbell showing us once again, obviously a fan of the taste of shoe leather.
But I think Simon may be, again, showing some decent sportswomanship.
Yeah.
Power down a little bit at the end so she wouldn't slam her.
Yeah.
I don't think she would have beat her there, but she could have easily.
Yeah. Simon also has
right
that.
into him.
Good point, Ned. That's an outstanding point. She also, Simon, number 18 in the white, has that brace on the right leg, and she looks to be limping a little bit now.
Yeah.
As we're approaching the final 2 minutes, so that means we're entering super secret mystery time. Where only the only the officials, John Martin's on the near side, Lou Borges on the far side. No. Davies, good control. Oh, nice stutter step move, broken up. Good defense, number 6, Leonardi. I think that's Casey Parker keeping it in. Yes, good crossover move, delivers a long shot, one hop. Save, Connors. So let's see, Connors that's her third save. She had one save, and then on the of a shot by Haig, and then Davies put the rebound in. Second save on the penalty shot, and then that third save right there. Crossing in, Davies, and this time it's Connors inviting contact, clearing it out of there. Vieira tries to flick it ahead to Dunley. Good work by Caitlin Wiebe. Who? No, that's her name, Maddie Who. I mean, I'm sorry, that's Amanda who. Maddie is injured, her sister. Whoops.
What do you call?
Oh, out of bounds on Sharon. Unfortunately, Igulova couldn't quite control it. Vieira. Hey, Ned, 24 in the blue, Avery Vieira. She's playing like she means it, huh? Man.
Well, I think everybody is out there. And Sharon is not playing like a team that's 1-6.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you know, in actually a little worse than that maybe, but
No. It's 2-6-1 overall, 1-6 in Davenport division play.
No, they're not playing like that in the slightest.
The athleticism looks equal to so many Hockomock League teams, but I think with their youth, the skill level, the ability to control the ball and put 2, 3, 4, 5 passes together, that's going to come as this team plays more together, I think. Dunley, nice work. No, that's white ball. Yes, thank you.
I didn't touch it. That wasn't my foot at the end of this leg.
Yes. Hey, crossing pass. Duran tries to get there. Hooking up nicely. Number 13, Amber Marcus Blank. Another sneaky good play. Strom, and then Blank knocks down Strom Force, goes to help her up, and that will end the first half. So the only goal in the 25th minute, a shot by Haig, a save by Connors, but the rebound blasted home by Davies for her 7th of the year. And then in the 36th minute, a penalty shot saved by Samantha Connors. What else happened out there, Ned?
Well, a lot of good play, I think, actually. This has not been a very one-sided game. It's been back and forth a lot, somewhat different technique between the two teams, but it's been a very enjoyable game. We're not slogging through this, or hopefully the audience is not, with us talking. We're not.
Yes.
Looking forward to more.
We'll be back with second half action after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com. Jumpin' Juba will perform a live concert in the Attleboro Library's Marble Room on Thursday, November 4th from 7 to 8 p.m. Jumpin' Juba is a local blues-inspired trio that plays rearranged R&B classics and original music. They play frequently in the local area and recently performed as part of Attleboro's Summer Concert Series. This program is supported by a grant from the Attleboro Cultural Council, a local agency which is supported by the Massachusetts Cultural Council, a state agency.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
As part of Attleboro's NEA Big Read programming, the Attleboro Library will host a Native American literature panel discussion on October 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Panelists Dr. Bridget Arrow, Linda Coombs, and Megan Witherall will discuss with moderator Kathy Hickman what constitutes authentic Native American literature and address some of the myths, stereotypes, and historical inaccuracies that persist. They will also recommend exceptional books and reading material for all ages and in a variety of genres. The panel discussion will take place in the library's marble lobby.
We're at halftime here at Tozer Cassidy Field. Attleboro 1, Sharon nothing. A Yellow Jacket getting out of the rain and coming into our press box. There it goes. We got it. We'll be back with second half action, we assume, in about 3 or 4 minutes on AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Are you looking for more opportunity? The Literacy Center is here to help. We have free year-round classes in English, computer literacy, and high school equivalency. With the help of teachers and tutors, you can prepare for your citizenship test, make a resume, get ready for college, or learn how to speak better English. Classes held during the day, evening, or on Saturdays. View our website, theliteracycenter.com, or call 508-226-3603. The Literacy Center, building a better community.
Sweet strawberry icing. You were strolling along in Goodwill when just past that mid-century side table and denim jacket you spotted them, nestled in their display case. Miniature donut earrings. Oh, yes! Yes! Your favorite half-breakfast pastry, half-all-day dessert food, made into your favorite form of ear candy. Oh, my. Those bejeweled sprinkles have satisfied some unknown hunger within you. Shh. Do you smell that? That's the sugary scent of shopping success. For this is Goodwill. And with every item you buy, you fund local job training and more. So go forth. Bring home those donut earrings. And bring home so much good to your community. Goodwill. Bring good home. Brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
During halftime here at Tozer Cassidy Field, was talking to Peter Bray, who's running our graphics. I was off by 1. Attleboro does have Sharon does have 1 shot on goal, which means 1 save for Alexis Campbell. And Peter has Attleboro for 4 shots on goal. We had him for 3. I trust Peter's numbers more. So it's 4 shots on goal for the Bombardiers, 3 saves for, the Sharon goaltender, all by the Samantha Connors, who came off the bench. All right, both teams, Attleboro's limbering up. Sharon still huddled around Coach Catherine Sullivan, so I think we have time to give our sponsors a little more time here. We'll be back with second half action, hopefully sooner rather than later on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports.
Back in goal.
Thank you, Ned. As we heard, one of the construction vehicles to our right beeping as they were going backwards, backing up. And Ned, we were talking just very briefly. Hold on, I've got to fix my glasses here.
Well, they're going to hold up the game while Paul fixes glasses. It's very convenient of them, you know.
But no, we talked about number 13 in the white. Amber Marcus Blank in the midfield made a number of very good defensive plays. And looking at my plagiarism, research from HockomockSports.com, it mentioned that, where is it? Well, trust me, I did see it. But anyway, she moved up. Number 13, Amber Marcus Blank, was on the back line last year and moved into the midfield this year. That explains her defensive prowess so far. Getting ready for the second half, Attleboro in their royal blue uniforms will be moving right to left.
Interesting move.
Yep.
My mama?
Oh, there we go. Sorry.
Okay. Yes, they're very interesting. Attleboro lined up with three of their three attacking players all to one side of the ball.
Yeah.
More of a American football passing move. Didn't unfortunately do them any good, but it was an interesting setup.
And they started with Dunley trying to blast the ball downfield, and continuing with the American football reference, they were trying to flood the zone. And it looks like you're right, Ned. Back in goal is number 18, Autumn Simon. Ned could tell from the shoes.
Right, I think.
And the knee brace.
Yeah, and of course she wears matching gloves to the shoes.
Ah.
You know. So, not everybody is as color coordinated.
Talent, style, personality. The kid's got it all.
Right. I'm interested that she's back in goal because he looked like she was quite a threat up there in the front line. And we did feel that maybe she was limping a bit, and maybe she isn't. Her knee isn't up to playing all the time up there. That much movement.
Where's the ball? Oh, free kick. Santoro, Isla. Whoops.
I guess it was a whoops.
Yeah, Sharon might have got away with that one, but again, the official's right there. Obviously, she got the ball first. But
we have certainly found the officials this year seem to be more to the let them play mode. Oops,
yes, Emily Kang with the steal. That leads to a through ball pass. And diving is Simon getting there just before Davies. That gets the red pen.
It sure looks like her leg worked.
Yeah.
That was a good kick. But Attleboro got it back, as so often.
Let me look at my clock. Where's my phone? Oh, here it is, because the scoreboard is out again. So at about 4:57 we started that. Kang with a shot wide to the right. This will be a goal kick. Emily just had that long, nice steal, and then she passed it, and I missed the Attleboro player who had the beautiful through ball pass to Davies. Ella Stromfors, number 25, and Isla Santoro, number 19. Isla's the right back, Ella the left back. They said last game I kept confusing them. I said, well, when you're on the far side, it's tough to read the number. So Isla, in logical fashion, Ned, says, well, just see who's playing the side closest to you, and you know it's the other one.
But that's asking us to think an awful lot.
Well, and look away from the ball to the other side. But it was a very logical process. Well, but I figured it out, though. Isla's shoes are a brighter red than Ella Stromfors.
As I say, I still think they should go to dyeing their hair different colors to make life easier for us.
Referee in the far side this half is John Martins. Again, played high school soccer at Cumberland, Rhode Island. On the near side is Lou Borges from Durfee High School. And Ned, when you broadcast games, you want the rest to give you a little something to complain about. And we haven't had enough of that so far. That's Haig, I believe, who lofts that in. And that's Cameron Santos on the far side, serving as the ball boy. That means older brother Joey lost interest. He's moved on. So alone on this side is Steve Alves. And again, in all seriousness, they cover a lot of ground as ball boys. Attleboro continuing with a quick throw, and there's a nice steal again by number 13, Amber Marcus Blank. Did we tell you she can play defense? Through ball pass. That gets to number 14, Sobey. Nice defense. Who is that coming back? Is that Alves? No, it's not. Who was that? Please turn around. That was a good back-checking defensive play. Oh, it was Alves. Got it right the first time. Steal by Sharon as they try to counterattack again. And that time it's Stromfors who breaks it up. Alves back to the goaltender Campbell. Ooh, got a lot of that one. Nice work, Emily Dunley. Gets it up to Haig. Approaching 35 minutes to go in the game. 1-0 Bombardiers. Casey Parker sprinting down the right side. In the boys' team, it's William or Bill Badger. On the girls' team, it's Casey Parker. If you see someone sprinting downfield like their hair is on fire, for the girls, it's Parker. For the boys, it's Badger. Oh, nice play. That was Alves again. Gray to Kang. Who made that play? Good defensive work, number 22, Megan Wiebe for Sharon, but Attleboro keeps the pressure on. Okay, Ned, for the first, we're coming up to 6 minutes of this half. Attleboro's controlled the ball. When we get a break, I'm going to ask you what difference. Oh, what a pass! Dunley to Davies. Davies' shot is blocked by number 19, Connors. And now Haig puts the pressure on. Why, Ned? Why for the last 6 minutes has Attleboro had the pressure on the Eagles?
Well, I'm Eagles. Sharon still seems to be trying to do the deep ball, and they're being swarmed enough when they get close. It just isn't working. It's coming right back. Attleboro is staying spread out, but moving to that ball when the time comes. As we've seen them
right there
before.
Yeah. Calderon didn't wait for it, went and got it. We've used football metaphors and basketball metaphors. Let's use a baseball one. Good shortstops charge the ball. Don't wait for it to come to you. Okay. Can we fit a rugby reference in? How about badminton?
Well, it's fall. We should be talking field hockey references.
Okay, there you go.
But pretty much the same as soccer. Forwards, mids, and defenders. Just they use a stick.
That's, I believe, Landstein who knocks the ball forward. Calderon is there. Whoops.
Again, talking about charging the ball, moving.
And that wasn't Landstein. That's Carly Pinnix who made both of those last plays, but taking pressure by Stromfors leads to a turnover. I like Sharon's uniforms. I think maroon and gold is a great combination And just a clean, simple look.
A little bit bigger numbers on the front would be better, but
Yeah, but at least crossfield pass by Alves. And before Haig could get there, cleared by Jordana Morris, the sophomore. So far, four shots in the first half of the Bombardiers, one here in the second. Steal by Dunley, cleared. Boy, got a lot on that.
Yeah.
Calderon. That's number 19 for the Bombardiers, Santoro. Haig, as teammate was knocked down, gets it in front. Cleared out with the left foot of Penix. Yes, Ned?
No, I was just going to come. It went through two Sharon players, kind of not typical for them.
Yeah. Haig,
But again, the ball turned over. They try the clear, and it isn't getting past to the 50, the 45.
that time because of Haig, who has the ball back. Alves. Nice move. Emily Kang. Oh, nice step over move through the legs of number 9, Goklowski, but she's an all-star. She got it back. Oh, again, charging the ball, Calderon. That's going to be a trip. Yep. Alves takes down Penix accidentally.
Yeah. Possibly accidentally on purpose, but very much.
Wow. Judging
Decent
from
one.
the lack of sound from the crowd and the increased sound of the umbrellas, I think it's raining harder out there, Ned. It's interesting. The boys' games at Sharon were postponed today.
Oh, do they play on turf?
I'm not sure.
This would not be good on a typical used high school field.
Grass field, yes. Yeah, weather like this, you can wipe out your field for a month.
If you haven't already by the season.
Yes, which is, again, I've complained a lot about these techno-turf fields, but boy, oh boy, they make the AD's job easier. And it does, back in my day when I still talk about the glories of playing in grass, who's kidding whom, by the end of the season you were playing in mud.
Right. We've heard you talk about the glories of playing in mud, but
Yes. Well, that's more mud football and mud
that
rugby,
too, yeah.
soccer.
soccer and mud is not that much fun.
Right. Haig having a good second pass. I think that's a pass to Parker.
Yeah.
Has Davies running in front. Nice step over move as Attleboro has really kept the pressure on for the first 10 minutes of the second half.
Yeah.
Again, Alexis Campbell has only been forced to make one save in this game. Haig gets a break for the Bombardiers. I did not see who went in. Santoro lofts it up high. Got Guklowski.
In effort.
There she is again. Guklowski threw ball off the hip of Calderon, just enough to disrupt the pass. But it's back to Guklowski thanks to the work of number 11, Penix.
She's on.
In front. Nice move. Hard shot. Save! Campbell off the boot of Wendy Wooden, one of their captains.
Who's hurt. It may just tying her. With luck tying her shoe, but
Okay.
nope.
Oh, wow.
She made that kick and
She's a senior captain. And remember, in the first half,
time for some.
the officials had to blow the whistle to allow her time to get off the field. So poor Sharon, one of their captains, Sally Bruhard, is out for the season with an ACL. Amanda Hugh, another she's out there. I'm sorry, Maddie Hugh, a sophomore defender, is out with an injury. So now 2 out of their 3 captains will be watching from the sidelines. And there's Coach Kat Sullivan out to talk to Wendy Wooten. We'll take a quick break on AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back to Tozer Cassidy Field. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Played his soccer at Linfield High School in the late 60s, part of their first team ever for the Fighting Pioneers of Linfield. Has grown up to be more of a field hockey fan. Your wife Celeste basically started the youth program up in Westboro. It is really raining right now. Dave Angel, our cameraman, who just came into the press box to say he hopes the rain settles down before we have to clear out.
Yeah.
Calderon back to the goalie Campbell. Hey, Campbell's getting some boom on the ball
yeah.
today.
Oh, yes.
And it is pouring right now.
This is almost bad as the Patriots
Here
game
comes,
last night.
yes, the attack. Offside. Shelby Oakstein got there first, offside.
Well, this may reach the level where it isn't nice to be out there playing.
Right. Calderon, before the game, Alexis Campbell was kicking the ball back and forth with Captain Emily Dunley, a junior Captain Emily Dunley, and said, gee, I want to work on my goal kicks. I wasn't satisfied with them last game. And so Emily moved back after Alexis blasted the first one over her head. But Campbell, she's kicked the ball much better today, Ned.
Yes. And this rain is not going to help anybody.
Wow. Long free kick. Goklowski tries to head it, but it's headed away by the Bombardiers Gray. And then that was one of their midfielders who got it out of there.
Tried to get a little bit too fancy.
Oh, look at the girls.
Yeah, they're going to get, this is, the light rain is running around staying warm is one thing. Pouring rain.
Yeah, this is, dumping it in is number 14, Sobey, all the way to Campbell, who scoops it up as we approach 27 minutes to go. And again, Dave Angel is hoping 27 minutes from now the rain stops. We don't want to put all the equipment back in this weather. The flags have stopped moving, so the wind has stopped, but the rain is coming down. Nice play, Santoro. Dunley. Oh, nice tap pass, broken up over there. As we got some midfield pinball going on right now, folks. Okay.
Deep ball to, I think, just break things up. I don't think she expect that to do anything.
Yeah. But obviously, both teams having a little trouble controlling the ball and putting passes together in this slop.
Yeah.
Nice work, Davies, taken away by Olivia Landstein, just a freshman. Alves, Landstein again. There's Goklowski.
She kept it in.
Oh, look at that. Ned, why was she an all-star last year again? Beautiful cross. Santoro gets it to Stromfors.
Who safely puts it out at this point.
And I'm still annoyed at Miss Santoro. Well, you can't read the number on the far side. Just look at the near side. You know, it's the other. Friggin'.
As they say,
I should have thought of
all
that.
this spray hair color, they could just make our life so much easier.
Or I could have thought of that 7 years ago. Long kick. Campbell is there. Save by Campbell, her second of the half, third of the game. And that was off the boot of, I believe that was number 13, Amber Marcus Blank. Nice work, Casey Parker. Kang will throw it in. And it is raining cats and dogs today. Alves heads it back the other way. Alves again lofts it downfield. Good work by Davies. Oh, nice work by Jamie. Rolls out. Corner kick, Bombardiers. First of the half, fifth of the game. Looks like they might go with a short corner approach as they tip it to Davies.
Right. Let's do it quickly before anybody get organized.
Whoops. Nice work by Casey Parker tracking that down. Santoro all the way out to Calderon. Mike Thornton, the assistant coach, stretches for that, says, "Out of heck with it, it's too wet to chase the thing." I saw Steve.
I got people for that.
Really?
People for that.
And Coach Santos already pulled his groin earlier this game trying to kick a ball. Man's got to know his limitations. Nice save.
Okay.
Casey Parker.
Continual effort.
Cross to Davies. Knocked away. Is that 2 or 3? Number 3, Leah Steinberg. Another freshman. Dunley. Back to Santoro. Back to Calderon. 23 and a half minutes gone by. Excuse me, to go. Nice move, Dunley. Long kick. Wide of the goal. Goal kick coming up. This rain has slowed the pace of the game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Both teams seem to be having trouble moving too far with it. Are you watching the sideline?
I was watching one of the ball boys, Steve Alves. He's having fun with the tackling dummy. You can hit the tackling dummy, it goes to the ground, and you just slide right off. He popped up and had the biggest smile on his face that we've seen by anyone today. Gray with a nice play. Whoops. And then Al's ball just slipped off her foot. Kang bailed the Bombardiers out. Trying to get it to Kaylin Gray down the left side. It'll be a throw-in. Subs. Casey Parker sprints off the field because I don't think Casey's ever jogged in her life. When she's moving, she moves top speed. She has 2 speeds, top and full speed. I mean, stop and accelerate. Boy, Attleboro, they have been so tough in the midfield.
They're moving this ball around now.
But even
Sharon keeps getting in the way, but doesn't get possession for very long.
And when they do, they can't get it through the Attleboro midfield into the offensive third. Okay, Emily Dunley has been saying, I ask her before every game about her ankle. Now I'm starting to believe her that her ankle's feeling better. She was being the good soldier early on. Oh, 90%. Yeah, when she was 75 tops. She's moving much better. Nice punt by the freshman Autumn Simon. Santoro. Duran. And again, her mom and grandparents down in Peru. That's a whole other country, you know, Ned. Heck, a whole other continent.
And it's amazing that the internet works.
Yes. All over the world.
Because we're pretty sure that the Attleboro cable system doesn't reach there.
Nope. But the AACS YouTube channel does. Santoro with a nice play up to Duran. Duran controlling the ball well against Wiebe, Caitlin Wiebe. Ooh! And then takes it right off the side of the face. Wow.
Nothing like a sopping wet ball on a sopping wet face.
Really, that
from 10 feet.
That stings.
Yeah.
When I played rugby down in Miami, which was a melting pot, we had guys from England, Ireland, Brazil, Bolivia, and there was one guy from Peru on that team. We played the outside center position. The good news is my second year with that team, I made the A side of the Miami Rugby Football Club, who had won 6 consecutive Florida Rugby Union titles. The bad news is, Ned, with me in the starting lineup, they didn't win a 7th. Rats. I'd like to think it was my fault. It wasn't my fault, but the evidence speaks to the contrary. Actually, the truth is I didn't play in the final. I missed the last 2 games with a separated shoulder, but still. That was Alves who knocks that in. Oh, wow!
That was a move inside of a crowd.
Is that wow, Autumn Simon diving on that ball. We're inside 20 minutes to go, so we're in the second half of the second half. Alves to Davies. Back to, so that was Gray who made that first play, because that was back to Alves. And look at Bethany hustle after that ball.
I was about to say they've been very successful to keep them out of
But this
their
is,
end of the field. However, but now it's going to go to the keeper and come on right on back.
and it's just a 1-0 lead again in this wet weather, headed forward by Amanda Hu, one of their captains. Again, Attleboro has controlled play. The first half was far more evenly matched than the second half, but it's just a 1-0 lead.
Yeah.
And you're one slip or one tremendous Sharon play from a tie game.
Yeah.
Oh, nice work over there on the far side. Both ways. Dunley, left side. Gray calls for the ball. Oh, a knee save off the foot of Kaylin Gray. So that's a second save this half for Simon, and it looked like Kaylin could have taken her time with that a little more.
And she's being subbed. As in the first half. Changed over about the same time.
Okay, so now Connors comes in at goal.
We're probably saying, oh, yeah, give me the corner kick.
Yeah, really. So Connors comes in the 63rd minute, headed by Davies, out of bounds. So do you think that's a strategic move by Coach Catherine Sullivan? Or do you think she's just messing with the broadcasters?
Yeah, well, actually, it definitely changed their offense in the first half.
With
by putting her, and she was basically sitting there as a lone striker up front, waiting for the long ball to her.
So she'll go to the bench and get a break, and then probably come back in at that position.
Right. And she could see why you'd want to use her there. She was very aggressive and very,
just a freshman.
Effective in that position. If they could have gotten the ball to her more, things might be quite a bit different.
Gabriella Sprovieri comes in for the Bombardiers. Number 3, getting a rest is number 15, Kaylin Gray. It is like way wicked raining.
I know.
Or as Barbara Walters might say, weary waning. Ask your parents, kids. Oh, who am I kidding? Ask your grandparents who Barbara Walter was. Long delivery by Santoro, who then turns around, but don't beat yourself up with weather like this. And here she comes, Ned. Coming in at the forwards up top is Autumn Simon, and who came in for the Bombardiers? Ah, rats. And again, our ball boy, Steve Alves, still continuing his battle with that Attleboro tackling dummy. Ooh, hard right forearm. And I'll tell you this, Steve Alves is having more fun than anyone else at Tozer Cassidy Field right now.
Making the fact that he's out there being drenched in his T-shirt.
Having a fist fight with a tackling dummy. Bethany Alves, his big sister. Nice pass to Dunley to the right side. I believe that's Haig.
What do you call? Goal kick.
Yep. 15:34 to go. Well, I should say approximately 15:34. No one knows exactly how much time in soccer. Megan Wiebe, the sophomore. And the rain is kind of slanting from our right to left, so I think the wind has shifted. It was blowing across the field. Now it's blowing more right to left.
Flags are so wet they don't move.
Yeah.
And they're keeping all the play as far away from us as they can.
Yeah. Lights are on.
Yeah.
Okay, so the coaches are screwing with us. The players are messing with us. Come on. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Dave Angel, our cameraman, in the press box today because of the rain. Peter Bray running our graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Alves to Dunley. We've seen that combination a lot this half. To Kang. Parker. Parker's pass broken up nicely by the freshman Olivia Landstein.
Oh, got a sub.
Oh, sub. Santoro coming out for the Bombardiers. And I'm going to guess that's number 11, Allison Rebello, and I think I might have guessed wrong. Nope.
Oh, what a nice back heel.
I think that's Anastasia Lindsay, number 6, who's now winning the back line. Oh, nice move.
Right.
And a through ball by Amber Marcus Blank. Broken up by Santoro. Excuse me, Santoro. What am I talking about? Stromfors. Oh. And then, Stromfors went down hard, but in a day like this, Ned, that's when you hit and slide.
Right.
And you could tell she's talking to the official about she thought she was pushed from behind by Autumn Simon. The official might have said, I didn't see it. My hood got in the way. Yeah. There's the all-star, Goklowski.
And will that ball keep going? Oh, she almost saved it. That's impressive.
Yeah, Landstein again. Again, folks, this is 13 minutes to go, and it's one of the weird things about soccer. It doesn't feel like a 1-0 game. It feels like Attleboro's controlled play, but we are one slip, one miss, one slippery ball slipping through a goaltender's hands from a tie game. Dunley with a long through ball, breaking it up, getting there first, Jordana Morris.
Putting it safely off the side.
Yeah. Alves. Oh, lets it go through her legs to Kang. Right. Broken up by the returning all-star Sophia Goklowski. Here's a counter, 3-on-2 for Sharon. Simon controlling the ball well, has it knocked away for a moment by Anastasia. Pass to the left. Campbell kicks it away. Alexis, we've seen it. It's cost her once or twice this year, which I'm willing to live with, but we've never seen her hesitate. She
quickly makes up her mind
yes.
and goes.
And if you're going to make a mistake, you'd rather make the mistake going 100% than being caught in the middle. Yeah. And not a problem for Alexis. That, and again, we think she enjoys the flavor of shoe leather. Could be wrong. Can I have a little salt on that?
Yeah.
Maybe some mustard.
Well, in this field, you have little black flecks. Is that pepper?
Yeah, right. Approaching 11:20 to go. And if this was Premier League or MLS, the goaltender would take their sweet time before they got this goal kickoff. Boy, they can waste time in those leagues. Nice control by Alves. Oh, and then that's a field position play, blasting it upfield. Or now she's trying to mess with the ball boy on that side, Cameron Santos.
Yes, he wasn't at that end.
Yeah, he's going to have to make about a 100-yard run. Goklowski again, through ball down the left wing. Going after that, I believe that's Akulova. Yeah. Akulova with a back pass. Sharon's looked better the last few minutes.
Yeah,
they maintain possession. Yep.
Right. No, once they've got it down here, they're having some luck keeping it in Attleboro's end now. I don't want to blame that on Sharon's black back line, but maybe, the mids can make some luck and connect with their forwards.
Oh, Calderon and Simon, some slam bam action, but it doesn't bother Simon. Well, that's a senior captain against a freshman. Boy, Simon's going to be scary good.
Yes.
9:50 to go. Who came off? Al's getting a rest. Okay, there's number 11, Rebello, I think, for the Bombardiers.
That throw did not go like she wanted it to.
So Coach Santos may have thought that the reason Sharon has had much better an edge in play the last 7-8 minutes might be fatigue.
Yeah.
Getting some subs in there. Oop, little overthrow on the throw-in. Could work out for Sharon, though, because it spreads the field. Goklowski. Wow. Took the Bombardiers a while. Megan Wiebe is there. Oh, nice work. That was Avery Vieira. That's Sophia Guklowski down the right wing. This will be a throw-in for Sharon. Another sub for the Bombardiers.
Now, you talk about the Premier League taking time. If that had been Premier League play,
Yeah.
she would have been on the ground.
Yeah.
Would have been taken down.
I've been shot. Oh, wait, I'm okay.
Yeah. No, it would have been a professional foul. You got to
Cross ball. Oh, my gosh, a beautiful
What a
cross
block.
by Penix. Akulova was almost there.
What?
And who's that on the far side? I'm not sure if that's 7 or 17 defensively. Well, you had a better look out on your screens than we did, but that was a beautiful crossing pass by Penix. And great Attleboro work defensively, breaking it up at the last moment. But Sharon really keeping the pressure on here late.
Sharon, things have changed. This
Yes.
is so different than the first 10 minutes of the 15 minutes of this half, for sure.
Campbell gets it out. Kang to Alves. Upfield. Avery Vieira is after it. Who's that with her? I believe number 11, Rebello, but Sharon knocks it out of bounds. Approaching 7.5 wet, soggy minutes to go. I think Alves just came out. I mean, excuse me,
Is that Gray?
Dudley. What, Ned?
I was just wondering who that, I can't see.
Yeah, Kaylin
My
Gray
eyes are
is
too old for some of this.
Kaylin Gray, left-footed shot, save by Connors. That's Samantha Connors' second save since she came in. Third Sharon save of the half by my stats. And I can just tell by the running style, that's Casey Parker. Tough for her to keep her hair on fire in this rain, but we're at the point of this season, Ned, where we're starting to be able to notice the girls by their style of play more than the number, which always makes the job easier. And it makes the fans watching at home say a little less frequently, what are they talking about? That's number 11, you idiot. Throw in by Stromfors. And again, for a team with a 1-0 lead, Bombardiers aren't wasting any time trying to kill the clock. Oops. And there's an unforced error off the foot of Alves. Who's this? That's number 6, Carmen Leonardi. Oh, nice. Gigi tries to keep it in. And Santos, Coach Santos, subbing in almost every whistle. Megan Wiebe downfield. Headed away by Santoro, who's back. Beautiful through ball, offsides. Another nice pass by number 13, Amber Marcus Blank. Gosh, she's played well in the midfield. Again, hasn't made any, spectacular wow plays, but talk about being in the right place, knowing how to play her position, passing well, defending well. Just a solid soccer player. Casey Parker keeps it in. Knocked out of bounds by Penix. 5:20 to go. Parker will get a rest, and I believe this will be Davies coming in. Ned, we're 5 minutes away from me getting through a game for the first time this year without calling Jamie Davies Jamie Dawes. I did have a duck once, but I didn't complete it.
Well, you made sure that people know that's both of her names if you say it.
Right now, down in Peru, Claudia Jackie, this is nail-biting time. Late in the game, 5 minutes to go. The home team so far away, trying to hold on to the victory. And there's nothing you can do but watch and get more and more nervous. Lofted ahead by Guklowski. Did we mention number 9 in the white can play? And Alexis Campbell again, unafraid of the collision with Simon, scoops it up.
Simon wants to get into everything down there. I would not be one of the coach really having to make the decision whether I put her in one end of the field or the other. She seems to be very effective at pressuring up there as that forward.
If you joined us late, Simon, number 18 in the white, she plays goaltender and striker, opposite ends of the field.
Right.
Gigi comes off. Gray is back on. Bit of a more rangy defender, I guess. And now Steve Santos is thinking defense this late.
Right.
Avery Vieira, boy, does she hustle. Gets it to Gray.
Right.
Attleboro maintains possession again as the rain comes down even harder. Dave Angel, our cameraman, is not going to get his wish. Oh, it was Sharon ball. The rain's not going to stop for time for us to repack up the equipment. That was Gray who knocked the ball in. Sharon gets it out of there. The only goal in this game in the 25th minute, a shot by Ashley Haig. Leaping up to make the save was Connors, but the rebound went to her right. Pouncing on it was Jamie Davies, her 7th goal of the year as she found the net. And then a penalty shot in the 37th minute, also drawn by Davies, but oh, there's a steal. Sharon could have the numbers broken up by Calderon after that great Amanda Hu steal. Boy, Calderon has been so solid as the central defender. Alves. Oh, and that's Megan Wiebe, number 22, heading it away. Inside 5 minutes, well, the clock has stopped.
Yeah.
So, Ned, we are in super secret mystery time. Alves.
I don't understand why the time keeps getting longer and longer from this secret mystery time.
And it is raining harder and harder. Oh, Kang tries to get the ball through, denied by Megan Wiebe. Carol, if you're watching at home, when this game ends, we're just going to sit in the press box until it stops raining before we start cleaning anything up. I'm surprised. A couple of the fans told me before the game if the rain started coming down, they were going to try to break into the press box, which is why I told you to lock the door, Ned. But we haven't had those attempts.
No, well, everybody but one or two brought umbrellas.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Who's this guy coming up the stairs with a battering ram?
Do you realize there's a fellow wearing a Tupperware container on his head?
Yeah, that's true. It was full of chocolate chip cookies. I wonder if you had to eat all those first. Okay, Sharon still trying to make a charge.
Wow.
Long through ball. Campbell comes out to get it. I believe that was by Amanda Hu, one of the captains.
Ooh, what a kick.
Kang heads it up. Dunley. Goklowski. Oh, she knows she lost it. And again, strong force, late in this game. Oh, good job by Dunley. So that wasn't a no. That was a pass by Alves to Dunley. I didn't see Emily. Nice work again by Avery Vieira. It's been her best all-around effort. I haven't seen every game they've played, but this is the best I've seen her play in a couple of years. Kang down ahead. Davies tries to get around her. Davies tries to cross it. Davies still stays with it. Crosses to the right. Long shot. Goal! Bombardiers! What an assist. Second of the year for Davies. And was that Kang on the goal? Who was on the goal there? Wow, beautiful work by Davies. Was it Emily Kang on the goal?
No.
No? Might have been Alves. So which one's Allie? Oh, Rebello with the goal. Okay, so we think it might have been Rebello, number 11, with a long blast, but we know the assist was Davies. And finally, the Bombardiers, very late in this match with some breathing room. And that was the crowd, Ned. Normally they cheer goals. That time they all gave a giant sigh of relief. As we're going to call that goal in the 78th minute. What work by Dawes. Almost broken up a number of times. And that's the game.
Yep.
So 2-0 Bombardiers. Wow, on a wet, sloppy day. Ned, final comments.
Well, the final score probably reflected the game better that we saw, but Sharon, I think they've got a lot of skill, they got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Not really sure why they've lost so many games, in all honesty.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. We know Attleboro, though, plays very well these days.
the Bombardiers under Steve Santos looking to make the state playoffs for the first time since they entered the Hockomock League 8 or 9 years ago. They are now 6-4 overall, 5-4 in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League. They've now scored 20 goals on the season, allowed 19. Sharon drops to 7-1 overall, and we wish Sharon the best of luck moving forward in this 2021 fall season. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
As part of Attleboro's NEA Big Read programming, the Attleboro Library will host a Native American literature panel discussion on October 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Panelists Dr. Bridget Arrow, Linda Coombs, and Megan Witherall will discuss with moderator Kathy Hickman what constitutes authentic Native American literature and address some of the myths, stereotypes, and historical inaccuracies that persist. They will also recommend exceptional books and reading material for all ages and in a variety of genres. The panel discussion will take place in the library's marble lobby.